Hey, what's your name and where were you born?
Adam Kaplan, and yes, Dunedin, Florida.
Who taught you how to play and how old were you?
I was 5 years old when I learned how to play.
Wow, 5.
And my father taught me a good amount of the game, and I actually learned on a cruise originally. The cruise director jokingly asked me if I wanted to learn how to play, and so I said, why not? And so she taught me the very basics of the game and told me to come back the next day. And she went back to her husband and said, I hope he doesn't come back.
And this is when you were 5 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
were you able to hold up the card?
No. I needed a card holder. I caught on fast. I got home, started reading a little bit. My father taught me more and whatnot. He played in college, so I went from there.
So what did you like about the game? Why did you keep playing it?
Honestly, I still don't know. I've yet to really figure it out. I love the game, though. You know, I play whenever I can. I travel around playing. I think it has to do something math related, whether it's the probabilities or just the general card play, etc. I don't know.
Well, it seems like you're enjoying the game a lot if you're playing this much. I know at one time you were the ACBL's youngest Life Master.
Yes.
How old were you when you made Life Master?
I was a little over 10, I guess.
Wow, 10 years old. Well, that's
I'm no longer the youngest Life Master.
Who is the youngest Life Master?
Richard J. So I met up with him, I guess, 2 weeks before he made youngest Life Master. Congratulated him. Dinner with his family and such.
Cool.
He's getting better and improving. USA 2 this year. So.
And he's 9 years old? Is that right?
I believe he's still 9.
Wow. Well, what do you look for a partner or a teammate? Are there any attributes you like?
Definitely good sportsmanship, good attitude at the table when possible. You know, obviously that's not always possible, but and of course being a good bridge player in general really helps. It's tough to really pinpoint a quality. Sometimes in a partnership, 2 very bad players or 2 mediocre players can get together and form an incredibly good partnership. They improve with each other.
Right.
They learn off of each other, etc.
Right. Is there any advice you would give your fellow young bridge players around the world?
I would say find a good partner and a steady partner and improve along with them. There's nothing better than a good partnership. And often, in order to get onto under 20, playing on teams,
junior teams, yeah,
etc., you want to have a good steady partnership,
right,
as opposed to just being an individual.
Right.
Because 5-person teams in general are not possible, and you'll eventually have to find a partner.
Right.
So the sooner you work on it, the faster you work on that, the better.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. One last thing. You've been around the game for a few years. Is there any memorable or funny or interesting stories that stands out?
Well, pretty much every single session there's always something, but one of my favorites would have to be when I was playing with, it was actually written up in the bulletin when I was 7 years old. I played with a 93-year-old gentleman.
93, so your combined age was even 100.
Yes.
It's funny.
It was the biggest age difference in a partnership ever.
Wow.
They're ever recorded.
I believe it. Holy.
So my partner picked up an 11-card club king jack, and I had a 17-point hand.
Okay.
3 other aces and a club void. And my partner opened up 6 clubs, and it went pass, double, and everybody passed. And of course, the ace, queen of clubs were all both in one hand. My partner went down. So.
Ouch.
Yeah, that had to have been one of my favorites.
That's a funny hand. Thanks.